different levels, I cannot relate. You never win if you playing it safe. It's all a game until you get played.
Letitia James, the New York Attorney General. I knew this was coming. I said it a while ago when Fonnie Willis went after Trump. And then Letitia James and Alvin Bragg. I knew. I said, eventually, he's going to come after y'all. And I said it a while ago. That you better make sure that your house is in order when you're trying to take down the big dogs. When you go up against the big dogs, you better not miss. Now, Letitia James did get him convicted. Had him liable for some things. She kept pressing. You know, Trump doesn't like Letitia James. And then this week, we find out that now Letitia James is in the crosshairs of the Trump administration and his Department of Justice. What am I talking about here? Letitia James is accused of mortgage fraud. Mortgage fraud. They say that she tried to utilize her position and her income and say to try to get a better rate in a different location. Let's take a listen to the news.
CBS News reports that Letitia James faces allegations that she falsified bank documents and possible mortgage fraud. The director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency says James may have changed her residence status to get a better mortgage rate on a Norfolk home in 2023 while still living in New York as the Attorney General. Now, the home in question is on Sterling Street, that's just off West Little Creek Road, near the Ward's Corner section of town. Letitia James previously sued President Donald Trump for alleged financial fraud, and a judge found Trump, his family, and the Trump Organization liable. Spokesperson for James called this a weaponization of the government against the rule of law and said James, quote, will not be intimidated by bullies.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this because it doesn't make any sense to me. But I will say this, though. This is what I will say. Letitia James should have knew that Trump was going to come after her. And to now say that it's a weaponization of the Department of Defense against you, that was the same thing that Trump said against y'all. When you were trumping up charges, all these felony charges that maybe should have been misdemeanors, and y'all did all this to get all these convictions, thinking that that was going to stop him from winning the election. It didn't. All that it did was fuel his constituents. That's all it did. It fueled the people that was going to vote for him to continue to vote for him. And that's what happened. And now the chickens done came home to roost. And now you done found yourself in the same crosshairs. You done found yourself getting in trouble just like Fonnie Willis. And now you about to go down. Because you went after the big dog and you missed. You missed. And he's about to take you down. Mortgage fraud. They say that you tried to defraud the system. The same thing that Marilyn Mosby got caught with. You're going to lose your entire career because of Trump. Because you tried to go after him and elevate your career. And now you about to be a convicted felon, hoping and praying to God that in 2028, whoever the president becomes, you will be praying to him like Marilyn Mosby was praying to Biden to please pardon you because you can't practice law and you can't find no job because you got this big felon. So you're going to be stuck and relegated to doing the Chitlin Circuit podcast tour, begging just like Marilyn Mosby was. And what happened? Biden took himself out of office and didn't pardon her ass at all. Didn't pardon her. She did all that tap dance and they did all that stuff, and the man walked right out and left her ass to hang to dry. And this is exactly what's going to happen to Letitia James. couldn't leave well enough alone. Press the button. And somebody gassed you up, told you, hey, they had your back. And here you are right now all alone looking at a felony charge and in the crosshairs of the Department of Justice. Because the Ethics Committee has already given their inquiry to the DOJ. So the Attorney General Pam Bondi already got it. So we know what's going to come next. Trump has already said it on Truth Social. He wants her indicted, called her corrupt. And you know, that's how he talks to not only his base, but that's exactly how he communicates whatever it is that he wants the people who work for him to do. This is how he communicates to them. He's telling Pam Bondi through social media, basically to her face, it's time to take Letitia James down. I want her prosecuted. Period. And what is Pam Bondi going to do? She either going to prosecute Letitia James or Trump going to fire her. And we already know that she's not going to try to get fired. I'll be curious to see how this goes. And as this trial and whatever this is that Letitia James has found herself into, as it progresses, I'll come back and give y'all the updates as it goes on. Because this is about to be interesting right here.